Okay, Rob. Stay calm. Focus. Go.
Wasn't quite sure why we weren't going there.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Oh, that was close.
The start's alright. Let's build on it.
The start was not alright. It's completely shocking. That has not gone the way I wanted, but at least we made up one spot. So I took too much of the grass, giving the guy next to me room, which I shouldn't have done. But well, gives us more to do. I'm gonna try and catch up with them now.
Copy that, car 35.
Understeer. Remember cold tyres. So we got it all to do now, again.
B22.
Got to remember the first few laps the tyres are freezing cold, so the car is going to drive like shit.
Sector 1 time is good.
We'll see what we can do, see if we can catch up with the cars ahead, make some overtakes. It's not as if I'm driving for a championship or anything, so this is just seat time at the moment. Try and get back into the rhythm.
The leader's just done a 132.88.
We've made up a little bit of time, but not much.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You've just done a 133.93. Sector 3 is 0.35 off the pace.
And then a little bit slower then, because I saw the yellow flags. I mean, you don't know where the person is until you get around the corner. There will be a fuel stop, and I completely forgot to set everything up, so I'm going to have to do that.
The gap ahead is now 1.4 seconds. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.35 off the pace. That lap time was 1:34.26.
Marley, you're in the way of the chat there, buddy. Sweetheart, could you move him?
Okay, Rob, we think our refueling window will open.
So guys, I can't
23
see if you're
minutes.
chatting to me
It
because
closes
Marley's
after
currently
42
stood in front of
minutes.
it.
Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
Looks like we're catching up at the back of the field, which is good. Mali. Sorry, sweetheart. You throw him out the room.
That lap was a 1:34.36.
Too much grass.
The gap in front is now 0.8.
We lost a bit of time there. Should be able to catch it back up.
Second place. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Just about hitting that apex.
That lap time was 1:34.56.
On your right, clear right. Car right. Clear right.
There's one down. Wasn't expecting him just to let me go. Oh, so one down, however many more to go.
On your left, clear left.
21st. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Your lap time was at 1:35.05. Your lap times are increasing. Come on, keep your focus.
Trying my
The
best, Spotter, I'm
active
trying my
Saunders
best.
behind is now 1.2 seconds. 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Oh.
Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
P20, sector 3 times quick. That lap was at 135.37.
Right side. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line.
Give me some room
Clear
there,
right.
buddy.
You're a second off in sector 1. Pay attention to track limits, please, Rob. Eighteenth.
Oh. So I'm not talking much, everyone. Pushing quite hard to make up spots. Oops.
Alright, Rob, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Sector 2 is 0.28 off the pace.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Good pass, well done.
Oh, there's another one.
Place. That lap was a 134.64. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Assume some people have already pitted.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.7.
Does seem a bit early to me. But I could pit now if I wanted to, but I would assume that having the car as light as possible would be the best way.
On your right. Clear right.
Fortunately, that wasn't for position. Cars ahead, are there?
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 5.7.
Not what I want to hear. Sorry I haven't been talking much, guys, but thank you all for watching. It's very much appreciated.
That was a 135.45. The gap behind is now 2.5. Sector 1 is 0.48 off the
Gotta
pace.
drive like our pants are on fire the entire race. Hope we can make up some spots.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Oh, massive stutter there. Don't know why, but there was. Looks like people are pitting early.
Sector 3 is 0.
Left side. Clear left.
You've just done a 135.03.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Turn, you bastard.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Okay, Rob, you've used half your fuel. Okay, stay with him. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
My plan is stick
Track
with him
temperature's rising. It's now 38 Celsius.
because he came out of the pits. Well, he went in when he was in 5th, so he's going to be way faster than me at the moment, or at least should be. So if I can just draft him for a bit, I should be able to save fuel.
That last lap was a 135.51.
He wouldn't have been up in 5th this early on if he wasn't meant to be there, so obviously I'm catching him along the straights because of the draft, but if I can stick with him everywhere else, I
Sector
might be
1
able
is
to
0.6 off the pace.
save some fuel. If not, I might just have to pit early just to get out from behind him. See if he pulls away or not. But at the moment, I think he's slowing me down. Fuck it, I think I might just pit early.
Okay, Rob, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in. 3, 2, 1. Box now. Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Now it's just pushed to the end. Hopefully I have some clean track for a bit.
The gap in front has increased to 8.3.
I'm dead last at the moment, but there's still a number of cars ahead that have to pit, so with me having clean air, I can get some decent laps in. Then, might be able to make some spots just from pit stops, so we'll see how we go. It's still 25 minutes, so we've still got about, I'd say 10 minutes maybe 15 before everyone else starts pitting, if they don't already.
P21. Alright Rob, we're at the halfway point. We think the fuel's going to be tight. You might need to save some. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Should just be alright at the moment.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 5.4.
Now, I wonder how many people are actually going to be trying to just save fuel the entire race so they don't have to pit at all.
Sector 3 is 0.28 off the pace. Your lap time was 1:35.16. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 4.8.
Brad Control, car 27, fourth off the track. Copy that, car 27.
That was the car that we were behind that had come out of the pits. I'm glad I pitted early because it sounds like he was fighting with someone else, which was just slowing me down more.
Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace.
Thank you to everyone who's still tuning in, it's very much appreciated.
Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace. Your last lap time was at 1:35.05.
We're good on fuel.
Sector 1 is 0.29 off the pace. Okay, Rob, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.5.
Looks like first and second have scampered away from third. So hopefully we won't get lapped.
Sector 3 is 0.34 off the pace. That lap was at 1:34.63. Sector 2 is 4.1 off the pace.
On your right. Clear right.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. Your lap time was 1:35.43. Come on, Rob. Nicely done.
Jeebus. Oh, that was close.
The gap behind's increased to 1.7. Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
Well, everyone should start pitting soon. So we'll see where we shake out at.
You're reeling. Saunders in. The gap's now 8.4.
Turn, you bastard.
20th place. Sector 3's 2/10 off the pace. That lap time was 1:35.28. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 2.6.
Masses of understeer there.
Okay, Rob. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. You've just done a 1:35.16.
Fortunately,
The
I'm
gap behind
still
is now 3.7 seconds.
roughly 7 seconds behind Wayne, which I was hoping to be closer. It is what it is.
Left, that's 15 minutes. Okay, Rob, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
That's another spot for us. He was the guy that tried to crowd us into turn whatever it was.
Saunders ahead is pitting. P18, Sector 3 is 0.31 off the pace. That was 1:35.07.
think I've gained a little bit on Wayne, so that's good. Don't know if I'll be able to catch up with him before the end of the race though.
The gap behind is now 6.0.
It's good, that'll be another spot.
Good consistency. Keep them coming. That lap was a 135.14.
Damn it. Thing got out ahead of me.
Sector 1 is 0.46. Off the pace. The gap in front is now 1.1. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Rob.
That slow down didn't help. Just cut the corner a bit too much.
P17. The leader's pitting now. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.6, off the pace. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them.
We
Right
haven't
side.
crossed Simon.
Hold your line. Clear right.
There's a car exiting the pits. Good work, mate. Keep it up. P16. Your lap time was at 134.81. Okay, Rob. The next car is Banks. Sector 3 is 2/10 off the pace. Hold your nerve. Make them do the work.
Can I catch this guy ahead?
Yellow flag. Caution.
We made 2 spots there. There's any day of the week. And Steve Guy was one of them. Turn, you bastard.
P14, sector 3 is 0.48
nice.
off the pace. That lap time was 1:35.69. Alright Rob, don't let this guy distract you.
The back end waggling there.
Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace.
The rear's
10 minutes of
pretty
fuel
much dead.
remaining. Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
Oh, thank you to everyone who is still watching, it's very much appreciated. We've got about 6 minutes left. Don't think I can catch 13th, but still going from 23rd to 14th with that spin and stalling and being
You're
that far
below the guy
behind is
behind. The gap's now 0.8.
pretty damn decent.
You've just done a 1:34.92. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
Oh, running wide.
Sector 1 is 0.31 off the pace. We've been warned about track limits.
Obviously the race isn't over, someone could make a mistake. Especially with a light fuel load and warm tyres. Turn, you shit. So
That's
now
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
if I hadn't have spun, I could have been in the top 10. Because Richard Hunter was directly ahead of me on the grid, so... We'll keep pushing though, just in case someone makes a mistake.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap behind's increased to 1.3. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. The track temp's increasing. It's now 40 Celsius. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3. Your last lap time was at 1:35.12.
I'm definitely pulling away from the cars behind.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Need 13th and 12th to start fighting if there's any hope for us to catch up and gain a couple more spots. Oops.
Okay, Rob, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. The next car is Mason. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
A bit like that, so Claire's obviously had an issue and spun, so we'll keep pushing. Their car might be damaged, so we might be able to catch up and make another spot.
Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. That lap was at 1:34.85. Sector 1 is 0.30 off the pace.
Don't think we're going to be able to catch Claire up. Haven't got enough time since it's last lap.
B14, one more lap to go. We're running on fumes, mate.
Whoops, Daisy.
Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace. Stay between the lines, please, Rob.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yellow flag.
There's another spot.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Very little fuel left.
Whoa.
Two
Correct,
litres left.
guys. Congrats Simon, Ross and James. If you guys
we finished
would,
13th.
head over to the broadcast chat.
13th. There's the finish. Good drive.
Well done again, guys. Thank you.